Hey all, Matt Stockton here. I just wanted to do a quick demo. One thing that I really like to highlight when I talk to people about using AI and large language models is their ability to do multimodal stuff. So you can do some really cool stuff with images with ChatGPT. Um, you can, do stuff with voice too. So you can do, there's a lot of apps now that do like voice cloning and things like that. And one demo that I saw probably 9 months ago now was this really cool thing where a guy built this little tool to basically take screenshots of your webcam and navigate it as if it were David Attenborough. It's actually not a lot of code, and I just downloaded it and was playing around with it and tried to change it to try to use my voice and also change the prompt to have it narrate as someone else, and it's actually pretty cool. So check this out. I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this little thing on my computer that captures the webcam every 5 seconds and saves a frame uh, to the computer. And then this narrator is basically going to pull that image and it's going to send it to the OpenAI API and ask it to narrate it in a specific tone. So, like this example, right now, I just took the canned example from this prototype this guy built to say it's near David Attenborough and narrate the picture as if it were a nature documentary, make it snarky and funny, don't repeat yourself, make it short. So pretty small prompt, and then it just basically passes it to the chat completions API, and this is using GPT-4o. So check this out. I'm gonna go boot this up. It's running, it's saving these pictures, and I'll just have my webcam showing so that you can see what I'm doing. And I'll start the narration, and I'll do a big smile to start off with.
In the bustling habitat of the living room, we find the elusive human male, comfortably nestled in his natural environment. Sporting the classic casual attire of a navy cap and dark top, he gazes intently at his device. Notice the slightly bewildered expression, a profound sign of contemplation or perhaps confusion over the latest technological challenge. Observe how he skillfully balances leisure and focus, an impressive feat in the everyday survival of modern life. Truly a fascinating specimen.
So I did a new image.
In this image, a man is sitting in a room with neutral colored walls and a window that has a white blind partially drawn. He is wearing a dark cap and glasses, and his expression is quite humorous as he has his eyes wide open and his mouth slightly agape, suggesting surprise or shock. He's also wearing a dark top. The angle of the photograph is from a slightly lower perspective, adding to the comedic effect of his expression. There is also a light switch visible on the wall behind him.
I'll try to do something kind of funny and see if it picks it up.
In this image, a man is sitting indoors with part of a window covered by a white blind visible in the background. He is wearing a dark cap and glasses, which are perched on his cap. He holds a green and black phone up to his right ear with his left hand, while his right hand is
All right,
pointing
I'm
to
gonna
the.
stop this. It's pretty interesting, but it definitely didn't get it. The first time it got kind of the tone of David Attenborough correct, and it kind of started getting a little bit worse. And so you got to kind of experiment with this. But here, I'll try one more thing. I'm going to change the prompt here and say that it should pretend like it or narrate as Mr. T in a tone that he would generally use in a movie. Always use, I think I said always use the term I pity the fool. So let's see what it does with that. And let me get my camera showing again here. And the voice, so basically I used 11 Labs to clone my voice, right? So that's kind of I gave a sample to 11 Labs and created a voice, and I can basically use that voice via an API using this tool called 11 Labs. So pretty interesting stuff. Let me start the capture again. So it's again going to start capturing my webcam every couple seconds. And let's see what Mr. T has to say about me. And well, let's see. I'll make like a surprised face. How's that? prints out the
I
text.
pity the fool who sits there looking all confused and dazed like a deer in headlights, wearing a hat indoors, sunglasses on his head. What's next, pal? Hanging out in a mysterious white walled room with a blank stare ain't gonna solve your problems, fool. Hurry up and get it together. You can do it. Remember, I pity the fool.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how practical this example is, but I mean, you kind of can see these things. You can use images, you can generate audio, and I really feel like there's like a lot of interesting ways to piece this together. So it's multimodal, and this type of stuff is something I'm really interested in digging into. And again, I didn't. This is not something like I built from scratch. Like you can go to find this narrator project, and it kind of walks you through how you can run it. I had to make some small code changes. I had to get the API key set up. Had to make some small code changes. It looks like there are some changes in the API since the code was built like 9 months ago. So when I tried to slot in GPT-4o, I think I had to change like the payload of the image that I'm passing, but it was not that big of a deal. Um, Anyways, I just wanted to share this. I thought, whenever I try to get people excited about what's happening, I try to show them these like really like amazing demos, especially with video and audio. And I think then people start to see, okay, this stuff isn't just about writing poems or doing simple tasks via ChatGPT or Claude in the browser. So a lot of interesting stuff you can do, and I'm really excited to be building right now.